our last sum and difference formula is tangent. So we have the tangent of u plus v, these are flashcards as well that you should make, is equal to the tangent of u plus the tangent of v, all divided by 1 minus the tangent of u times the tangent of v. And the tangent of u minus v is the tangent of u minus the tangent of v, all over 1 plus the tangent of u times the tangent of v. Let's find the tangent. Let me use a pretty color to, when I bubble it, that means that you should make some flashcards. So let's find the tangent of 105 degrees. So when we go around the unit circle, I've got 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60, 90, and then I have 120. Yikes, I need to get back to 105. So I can either subtract, if I subtract, I think I have to go a little bit further, 135 degrees minus 30 degrees. So I can do that. Let's do that. You know why? Because it's just different. So that's going to equal the tangent of 135 degrees minus 30 degrees. So we get the tangent of 135 degrees minus the tangent of 30 degrees, all over 1 plus the tangent of 135 degrees times the tangent of 30 degrees. 135 degrees is 3 pi over 4. Its ordered pair is going to be negative square root of 2 over 2, positive square root of 2 over 2. And 30 degrees is pi over 6. It's the square root of 3 over 2, comma 1/2. The tangent of 135 degrees is going to be y over x. Anything over itself is 1. A positive over a negative is a negative 1. Then we're going to have the tangent of 30 degrees. The tangent of 30 degrees is y over x. So I'm going to have 1 over the square root of 3. So minus 1 over the square root of 3. Over 1 plus the tangent of 135 is negative 1. The tangent of 30 is 1 over the square root of 3. So negative 1 minus 1 over the square root of 3 over 1 minus 1 over the square root of 3. I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the square root of 3. And that's going to equal negative square root of 3 minus 1 over positive square root of 3 minus 1. That's one way to write it. You can also change all 4 signs. There's 4 terms in there. You can change all 4 signs because 3 out of the 4 are negative. So you could make this square root of 3 plus 1 over negative square root of 3 plus 1, which people would then write, they'd tuck that negative in. Square root of 3 plus 1 over 1 minus the square root of 3. So this is how I think that most people would write it. Exactly like that. There's like a tree. It grows on you. Anyway. I would be okay with you leaving it like that, but this is irrational. So we'd have to rationalize that irrational denominator. So I'd have the square root of 3 plus 1, square root of 3 plus 1 over 1 minus the square root of 3. I'd have to multiply by the conjugate to rationalize that numerator or that denominator. In the denominator, I'm going to end up with 1 minus 3, which is negative 2. And in the numerator, I've got the square root of 3 plus the square root of 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus another square root of 3. So that gives me 2 square root of 3 plus 4. And this negative I would bring up to the numerator. So I'd have the opposite of this 2, this 4, all reduced by 2. So I'd have the opposite of the square root of 3 plus 2 all over 1. So the opposite of the square root of 3 plus 2. And I wouldn't be surprised if they said the opposite of the square root of 3 minus 2. Oh, not minus the square root of 2, just minus 2. I wouldn't be surprised if they distributed that negative.